Hello, my name is Chris Banks. I'm the president and CEO of the Autism Society of America, and I'm so excited to be here today to talk to you about this exciting award we have to present, the David Joyce Advocate of the Year Award. This year's recipient is Chloe Rothschild. Chloe is a young adult with autism who's very passionate about self-advocate. Chloe has been educating others about autism from her perspective for the past 9 years. Some of the areas of her autism advocacy include AAC communication, interoception, sensory, and more. She's an author. She has co-authored the My Perception Workbook, a guide for teens, adolescents, and adults. She also serves on the board of directors for the ARC of the United States and the ACALI advisory board, as well as serving on our panel of people on the spectrum of autism. And Chloe, thank you for that work you bring to that group. Chloe enjoys teaching others about autism from her perspective. Pre-COVID, she worked as a teacher's aide in a private autism school. She also started her own business where she uses her love of art, creativity by Chloe Art. Chloe lives in Ohio with her family. Joining us today also is the Joyce family. David Joyce, for whom this award is named, his father, Joe, who is the chair of the board of the Autism Society of America. He's also joined by his mother, Elise, and his brother, Matt. So I want to welcome all of you today to this very special day. So welcome. Chloe, how are you today?
Great.
Good, good. David, how are you doing today? All is well? And Joe and Elise, everybody good?
Yeah, you're doing great, aren't you, Dave? Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. And I know he's got his big brother by the side to help him too. So
there's his big brother, Matt.
Matt, good to see you. We look forward to talking to you a little bit later. So Joe.
And here's Mrs. Joyce.
Hello, Elise, Mrs. Joyce. Hello, David and Matt's mom. So Joe, please tell us about the David Joyce Advocate of the Year Award. But before you get into the explanation of that, can you tell us a little bit about David?
I'll tell you, David has been the source of inspiration for so many. This guy has made such a huge difference in the world, and Elise and I are so proud of him and everything he has accomplished, along with his big brother, Matt, and his bigger sister, Tara. David is just a young man that is so full of energy and full of life, and he's full of joy. He really is, and he has had his share of challenges at growing up, and it hasn't always. It hasn't been easy, and it's been. But it's been an experience that we'll treasure. But David has made such a great difference. He has inspired so many of my coworkers and my friends and family members, and then ultimately the Autism Society. He's really made a great difference in the world. And I think one of the highlights of David's achievements was when we appeared at the IAC committee in 2018, which is the Interagency Autism Coordinating Committee. And that's a federal committee that's authorized by the Autism Cares Act, and it is attended by federal officials, scientists, and many other professionals. And David attended with me, and we spoke in front of that committee, and I think we really brought a heightened sense of awareness to the severe needs of those on the spectrum. David is nonverbal and has severe self-injurious behaviors, but he's worked hard to overcome those challenges, and we're really proud of the difference he's made to bring awareness and acceptance to the autism community.
Yeah, and David, I've heard a lot of great stories about you from your family and other people who have met you. I know you have your favorite restaurant in town. But I want to tell you the story of you communicating with one of the senators at that panel on IAC to remind that senator that you were right there. They were talking to the community, but they weren't talking to you. And my understanding is you put a message in there to say, Senator, I'm right here. And thank you for that. That's an important part of this message. So, Joe, tell us a little bit about the award. Tell us what was the we've met the inspiration, David, but what was the thought process that you and Elise had when you created this award?
Well, we were very humbled, and when that's right, David, you're a good man. We were very humbled when the Autism Society selected David as the namesake for the Outstanding Advocate of the Year award, and it was just we felt it was a great sense of pride from our standpoint to honor David in this regard. And this award is awarded to an autistic individual who has really worked hard to advance the well-being of autism.
There you go.
And someone who's excited.
He agrees with that idea. That's great, David.
Yes, you do. Someone who is vocal and is, you don't have to be verbal to make yourself known. And I think that is the award that that the Autism Society has bestowed on, autistic individuals who have exhibited incredible dedication and have worked to raise the awareness among federal, state, local policymakers, but also educators and the community as a whole about the needs of all of those on the spectrum. That's across the entire spectrum, from those who are most challenged to those who are, the most advanced, and all in between and across the entire lifespan. And the award is presented to a person who has really made exceptional efforts to advocate for the rights and for people with autism, and
absolutely
doing it in their own way. There's so many different ways that people can raise awareness for causes like education and employment and housing and community involvement and healthcare. And this award is presented to people who achieve all those things in their own way and make a difference in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now that we know about this fine young man, David, we know about the thought process behind this award, I think you want to make a presentation to somebody today.
Absolutely. It's a great honor that Elise and I were part of the selection process to choose the 2020 winner of the David Joyce Award. And I think of all years, this has been certainly a challenging year for everyone. And I think the winner of this award, I think, personifies how you can take challenges and make them into opportunities. And our winner is Chloe Rothschild, an incredible advocate for the autism community. She does amazing work, and we find her extremely inspirational, especially for folks who are nonverbal or the use of assistive technology and some of the great achievements that Chloe has accomplished. And we're very proud to award this today to Chloe Rothschild.
Excellent. Chloe, congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Do you have any thoughts or comments you'd like to share before I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, I typed on my iPad. I'm so happy. I'm honored greatly. Work hard when people want people understand autism. Don't talk about me like I'm not there when I am. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice.
Chloe, one of the things that I really enjoy about working with you is that you challenge all of us. I know that you appreciate the closed caption that we do in our meetings because it allows you to follow some of what we're doing. But you also are you're a phenomenal typer because we have trouble keeping up with all the comments in the meetings that you're putting in there. And that's that valuable input you bring to the conversation and to the decision making that is occurring. So thank you very much for that, Chloe. So David and Joe, please tell us, how do you hope this award can inspire other autistic individuals to better advocate for themselves?
We believe that this award can inspire all those on the spectrum to be visible, to be inclusive, to be out there in the community. I think
to be themselves.
yeah.
There you go. Right. Say that again a little louder, please.
To be themselves and to be accepted. And the important thing is that people on the spectrum are accepted and with love and dignity and respect. And we feel that this award can inspire all those on the spectrum to be proud, to be themselves, to be active in the community. And I think when people like David are out there and are involved and they are who they are, they bring a great sense of awareness and acceptance to the autism community. Elise coined this phrase 2 years ago, which I think is very profound. We have attended numerous IEP meetings throughout the years, individualized education plan. But for David, we feel that IEP stands for integrity, energy, and pride. David is he's loving, and you don't have to be a verbal individual to raise awareness and acceptance about autism. And David has accomplished that. And we hope that this award will go a long way towards furthering that that ideal.
Thank you. And I absolutely think it will. I absolutely think it will. And one of the reasons I think it will, Chloe, is because of you. As an author, as an advocate, as a speaker on behalf of your community, yourself and your friends and others, you're demonstrating that. So my question for you is, what do you hope receiving this award does for other autistic individuals? What do you hope to be able to do with this?
Hope it teaches them that really anything is possible and not to give up. And even though they may have challenges, to jump over them, so to speak, and to tackle it, and that they can accomplish anything they want if they put their mind to. And just because you need support, tools, and accommodations doesn't mean you can't do something.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that is a perfect segue. I think that David's brother, Matt, has a few remarks he wants to share as well. But great entree. You can accomplish much. Well, hello, Matt.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
All right. Well, thank you for going to visit with your brother. And I think you wanted to share a few thoughts or comments.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Use your good volume.
My brother David has severe autism. I love him so much, and we believe God never makes mistakes. David is perfect. David and I have to try harder than most people, but we know God and Mom and Dad are proud of us. David and I are proud to be role models.
Thank you, Matt. Wow. And I couldn't have said it better as we look at this award. God never makes mistakes. How wonderful is that? What a great statement. Well, I want to thank all of you. Elise, I love this idea of integrity, energy, and pride. And clearly, David has all of those things for us to enjoy, right? The integrity, the energy, and the pride. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It meant so much to us to be able to have this award named after David and to have someone like Chloe carry the torch, because always, always, always be proud of who you are.
Yep,
And
exactly.
let the world know.
Exactly. Well, I want to thank all of you. But before I do, David, I want to thank you because of who you are, you have given a tremendous gift to the Autism Society of America. And you might not know it. Well, you do know it, but I want to just say it as the president and CEO of the Autism Society. I want to thank you for the gift of your dad and your family. As the chair of the board of directors for the last 4.5 years, your dad has made sure everybody knew about who you were and how important you are in their family, in your family's life, but also in the autism community. So I want to thank you for the gift of your dad, David. Thank you for bringing him to the Autism Society of America. Chloe, I want to thank you for the work you do for us. I'm so grateful that you're on the panel of people on the spectrum of autism. I look forward to working with you over the next year on that panel and continuing the work we're doing. On behalf of the Autism Society of America, I thank all of you for joining us today. I wish you and your families a very happy holiday, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Please be safe.